Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. I don't know the proper intro that I want to do for these videos yet, but for now I wanted to just say hey and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how people know that they did you wrong and now they feel guilty for how they treated you because they've been watching you from the sidelines. They've been watching you from the back, okay? And they see things going good for you. They see that you're happy. They see that what they did to you, what they said about you, what they did behind your back is not effective. Like, it doesn't work, okay? It's not tearing you down like they thought it would. It's not breaking you down. The witchcraft that they did towards you, none of that stuff is affecting you, right? They're seeing that it's not working, and now they're starting to feel guilty because of how their life is going versus how they see how good your life is going, okay? Now, I jotted down I have everything in my journal right here. I jotted down some key points that I want to hit on. Now, these people cannot face you. They can't look you in your eye. They are very avoidant of you. They try to stay away from you. They try to stay away from you because you are, I wouldn't say you are very confrontational in a rude way, but you are confrontational. Like, you like to hit the problem head on and find a solution to the problem. They don't like to do this. They avoid accountability. They avoid what it is that they done did to you, what it is that they done did to people. They do people wrong and they just keep moving like it's just nothing. Like, that's who they are deep down in their heart. That's who they truly are. And so they know that you know the truth, and so they don't want to face you. They don't want to they try to avoid you. Maybe like you might see them in public, or you might go around, it might be a family member. They don't want to face the truth, and so they avoid you. They try to stay away from you. Somebody that done did you wrong, oh, they feel it. They feel the effects of it. Okay, they feel the wrath of God. They going through the wrath of God. That's another thing that I want to talk about. But they're dealing with the wrath of God, and what the world calls it is karma. They dealing with that, and so they feeling that guilt. They know that they did you wrong. They know they lied on you. They know they backstabbed you. They know they talked about you privately, and so they are secretly admiring you too, but they ain't gonna tell you that, right? I got another one right here that kind of ties into that. Is pride won't let them apologize. They want to apologize. They want to, but they not gonna apologize. They never gonna apologize because that pride got them in a chokehold. Pride got them in a chokehold. So, well, they just like, nah, I ain't gonna apologize. Like, they literally gonna take that stuff to their grave. 9 times out of 10, they gonna take it to their grave. That they lied on you. They got you in trouble. They not gonna admit that they did any of this. They not gonna take accountability for any of this. And so they feeling the guilt of how they treated you. They know that they did you wrong. They know what they did was wrong because God been on their tail about it, right? And they not gonna admit it to you though. They not gonna ever come up to you and just be like, you know, give you no closure or no explanation about what happened. And I want to give my own testimony on this. When I was in the 5th grade, I had this teacher in the dream, actually had her in the dream. When I was in the 5th grade, I had this teacher who was she was weird to me. Like, she just looked weird and I couldn't put my finger on it, but now I know that it was a demonic spirit in this lady. But she treated me weirdly, right? And I had these cards. I think it was some B2K cards. Y'all remember B2K? I had some B2K cards. And we were in class and I had my B2K cards out and she took them from me, right? And I was bold little girl. And I went up to her and trying to like snatch them, get them back out of her hand. I'm like, why are you taking my cards? Trying to get them out of her hand. And she held them up like this. And I tried to, like, hop up and jump because I was little. Hop up and jump, pull them out of her hand. And I guess my hand like swiped her face a little bit as I was coming back down. My hand kind of swiped her face a little bit. And she told the principal that I hit her. She told the principal that I hit her and I got in trouble for it. 5th grade was the last grade that was in the elementary school building. So when you get to 6th grade, you're in a whole middle school building now. Now, I had to go to ISS, in school suspension, in the 6th grade. No, in the 5th grade. I had to go to in school suspension at the middle school for the rest of my 5th grade year. I don't know how long it was, but I think it was like, I want to say about, shoot, it was probably about 5 or 6 months that I had to finish off my 5th grade year at ISS at the middle school, because I hit a teacher. That's what they said. Okay. And this stuck with me for so long. Like, people will still ask me stuff like this to this day. It's still classmates. You the one who hit that teacher? No, I didn't hit a teacher. My hand swiped her face, I guess, after she took my cards and was literally provoking me by holding them up so I couldn't reach them, and so I jumped up and my hand swiped her face or whatever, and she said that she just made it so dramatic. Oh, she hit me in the face, the other students saw it, and blah blah blah. And they believed her over me. I was literally 5th grade, okay, tiny little thing. They said I hit her. Well, she said I hit her. And so I had to do my ISS for the rest of that school year. Now, when I get to high school, by the time I get to high school, she's no longer a 5th grade teacher. I don't know if she quit. I don't know what happened, but now she's a substitute. Okay, she's a substitute at the high school that I'm at. So she was substitute in our classes, in some of my classes. And I would see her, and that lady could not look me in my eyes, y'all. When I tell you that lady couldn't look me in my eyes, she couldn't look my way. It's like she was scared of me or something. Like, she would avoid me at all costs. She wouldn't come my way. She wouldn't come near my desk or any of that. Like, I don't know. But it's like, yeah, you know you wrong. I always had that in the back of my head. You know you wrong. You know you lied on me. Right? And then other kids would make fun. The other kids that remembered it, they would make fun and be like, that's the teacher that you beat up, ain't it, Shandricka? And that's the teacher you beat up. I was like, no, that's not the teacher that I beat up. That's the teacher that lied on me and said I hit her and I had to do ISS at middle school for the rest of my. But the lady could not look at me. Okay, she couldn't look me in my eyes. She would like turn her head real quick whenever I caught her eye. She would turn her head real quick, and the eyes are the window to the soul. And so it was something in her that didn't want me to see. It was something in me that could see. And so she was in the dream that I got this video from, that God gave me the revelation on. She was doing the same thing in the dream, and I was pointing it out to my daughter. I was showing my daughter, look, this is the lady that lied on me. You see how she's like, she can't even look me in my eyes. Like, she was like across the parking lot, but she saw me, but she turned her head real fast, and she was now like, I don't know, she was on some drugs, but she was out smoking a cigarette, looked like she had her wits end with life. But I could tell that she was regretting what she had did. She was regretting that lie she had told on me. And my life was looking like totally different now. My life was blown up. It was looking completely opposite of how she expected my life to look, I guess. And I was pretty much pointing it out to my daughter in the dream. I think I done told my daughter about this situation too. My daughter is 11, by the way. I tell my kids everything. Like, we share everything. We're open and honest with each other. But yeah, this video pretty much came from that. But yeah, they are avoidant of you. Okay? They do not want to look you in your eyes. They know you know the truth. Your life is becoming something completely opposite of what they plan for your life to be, what they tried to come against, I guess. Your life looks completely different than how they expected it to look by now. And now they might be stumbling across your content. They might see you in public. They might, I guess, like, see you somewhere, and they feel that spirit. They see the spirit of God that's in you, and they're intimidated by it. They're trying to avoid it. They're trying to avoid you at all costs because they know that you know the truth. And so people know that they're guilty. They are guilty. Okay, they are guilty, and they feeling that guilt. They feeling that shame. They're feeling that embarrassment. They're feeling the hand of God literally handling them. And they, 9 times out of 10, they gonna take that to their grave, and they gonna die in that sin. But you done forgave these folks. You done forgave them for what they did. They don't even know you done forgave them. But they're not going to tell you they sorry. They're not going to take accountability. They never going to try to like take back what they did. They not going to do any of that. And so it's out of your hands. It's out of your hands, but understand that they are feeling that guilt. They are feeling the wrath of God. They are going through their karma, the world calls it. They feeling that. And so I just wanted to put that out there. Oh, another thing, the last one, they're living with regret. So they living with the effects of it. They living with, knowing that, oh, I lied on that child. I lied on that child years ago. And now they feeling it, because the hand of God is upon your life, right? God said, vengeance is mine. I didn't have to do nothing, but I did face the consequences of false accusations. I did face the consequences of that. But I feel like it kind of gave me an advantage, and it kind of got me ready for middle school early. It got me ready because I was already familiar with middle school. I was already familiar with in school suspension. I was familiar with how the school was built because, when you go to a new school, you don't know where to go and all that kind of stuff. And the ISS teacher, he done passed away now, but he used to get me to run errands for him. And so it became less of a burden to me because I used to cry almost every day that I was in there, but it became less of a burden for me because he allowed me to, run errands for him, go do something for another teacher or something like that right there. So understand that whatever consequences that you face due to false accusations of people is giving you an advantage. It's giving you a head start. It's giving you an opportunity to do something bigger, something better. All right. So know that these people are feeling the wrath of God. They facing it and they living with regret, but it's out of your hands. All you could do is pray for them and wish the best for them. But 9 times out of 10, they're going to take that to their grave. They're going to take that lie to their grave. The way that they, backstabbed you, they lied on you, they abused you, they did whatever to you. Whatever they did to you, they living with the regret of it, okay? So, I don't know. I just wanted to put that out there. Forgive them for they know not what they do, all right? I love y'all so much, and I'm going to talk to y'all in the next video.